Greetings and welcome to Cyber Focus, your source for international business information. My name is Jimmy Bettcher, and our guests today are Carlos Lopez and Hector Cardinas. They work for Acero Inoxidable in Guatemala and are here at Kelley to participate in Globase, a student consulting program involving global businesses and social enterprises. Carlos and Hector, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
First off, could you tell us a little bit more about your business and what your individual roles are there?
Okay.
Okay, our business is related with the manufacturing products for the restaurants, kitchen, industrial kitchen, and also for the construction industry. Let's say architectural products and everything related with, and also with the pharmaceutical industry too.
Okay.
So my main activity is to the direction of the company.
Mm-hmm.
I am the general manager and president of the board of directors.
And what's your role?
Okay. In my case, I'm a director of the marketing and sales.
Okay.
And definitely we work out with Carlos, particularly also in the marketing area, trying to contact most of the customers and also searching for new opportunities in the market. Not just in Guatemala City, but within the country, but mainly in Guatemala City, because of the people that we have available to visit customers and search for new activities that we can look at.
Now, they're mostly stainless steel products, is what you provide for industrial kitchens and construction, or?
Yes, definitely. I would say that it's about 90-95% stainless steel, a combination with some other materials such as glass and sometimes wood, and other type of galvanized steel that we work with. It's a combination, but mainly it's stainless steel.
Okay. How has your business been performing lately? And did you see any impact from the global downturn in the economy in the last few years?
Definitely, we were affected, as most of the activities were affected. One type of affection that we had was particularly the availability of funds to be able to get raw material. Before we used to import directly, but afterwards we really had to go to local suppliers in that sense. So that really affected us deeply, and also our customers, payment procedures, payment terms. And on the other hand, also the situation of suppliers' credit lines for accessories and the other type of product that we use for manufacturing.
No, that's all right. It's the situation, the real situation in our country for all the global situation too.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any improvements recently at all, or has it stayed fairly similar or whatnot?
Well, we will say that the political situation in Guatemala is very important for the industry and the companies. So at this moment we have changed the president of the nation. So we expect that we will have a better times in the future.
Sure.
And definitely we saw that a little bit of a change in the second part of the year, where more investment was made and business really grew up, and decisions were made, and that really benefited not just us, the entire economy came out with a much better confidence to keep on going with business.
Speaking a little more broadly, what would you say are some of the key challenges to business or doing business in Guatemala?
Well, I would say that to take the opportunities to understand exactly how the markets are growing, are moving on. So that's the reason why we are looking for ideas or definitions to understand where is the better opportunity we are looking for. So that means that we will have to stay in the same market, or we can change to another markets
Sure.
or another products. So it's very interesting at this time and at this moment, I would say, in the world, to understand where is exactly the way we can go.
Mm-hmm. Maybe to go the opposite then, what are maybe some good opportunities for business in Guatemala today? Are there any more attractive investment options for international investors as well, potentially in the Guatemalan economy?
Yes, I would say so, in the sense that confidence will bring or is bringing new investments. And just as a point of view, a point of reference, we can look at it at the different franchises that are operating in Guatemala, food franchises and some other franchises. There is more investment coming in. The situation is just try to identify specifically how to handle, how to manage that funds for X, Y, or Z area or activity, and that's the reason why the preparation to attack those opportunities is a very important one for us, and this opportunity to come here and share this information with the students will provide us definitely, we hope so, new ideas, new elements that will give us those opportunities.
My last question kind of builds on what we were just talking about, but do you have any advice for Americans or American businesses that are considering either investing in Guatemala, in Guatemalan business, or working with Guatemalan businesses? So what would be some good things for Americans and American businesses to consider?
Particularly, I would say that it is getting to know the Guatemalans, not just hearing what the people says or whatever information they get. Probably is getting deeper there, traveling, getting to know the business condition and situation, which will provide definitely a much better understanding of how to make business and the good opportunities that are there. And definitely this will come out with probably a partnership or whatever that will provide that that answer.
Yeah. Okay. I actually, I forgot. I have one last question. Since you're here working with the Globase program, I was wondering if you could share a little bit more about what the experience of working with MBA student consultants has been like, and what your experiences overall with Globase have been, and what it's been like being here at Kelley.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive in all senses, because definitely the people is very open to identify those conditions and opportunities that we have, that we present, and the conditions of the way we do business. And also in our case, to get to know the new technologies, how are they being applied for the marketing, for the strategy, for production, and so on, that it is, as in some other conversations that we had, I mentioned new blood. And that new blood definitely helps a lot, because it gives you a better idea, a broader idea of what you expect for. And probably you are concentrated in something, and this opportunity of having their input is particularly more helpful for that.
Great. Do you have anything to add, or?
No, I would say that to share the experience and the knowledge is very important for this at this time of the company, and it is a very good opportunity, especially knowing the thinking of the young people. Sometimes we are in the same way, in the same track every day, and it's it's a feedback for new ideas to be here.
Great. Well, we're very glad to host you here. as well.
Thank you very much.
Well, Carlos and Hector, unfortunately, we're out of time. We really, really appreciate your insights, and we hope that you really enjoy the rest of your time, albeit brief, here at the Kelley School.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in. If you have topics that you'd like to discuss in a future episode of Cyber Focus, please contact the Center for International Business Education and Research here at the Kelley School. Thanks again.